Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice hook. Oh, look at that left jab. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
If you are on the losing side of this fight team and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
That right hand hurts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. You'd like to see more jabs. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Hook won't score. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Out of the way, that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bowe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving it away that way, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. They've avoided. Did you see that? Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
No rest for the weary. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round you'd rather forget. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nobody home with that hook. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Jab misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. this round. You know that bell was sweet music. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
The big fella stumbling backwards.
Beautiful sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Insane action. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep that on this fight. It's a tough fight. Let's stop getting a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Stop on the jump and then start following the course and win this round. Take all that confidence. Step on this fight. And then just go back up and win this round.
Get a shot ready. Set him up and take him out.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Get short and follow through. Don't let him punch through this round or run out. Right?
You need just to focus on what you're doing. Don't lose his fight yet.
Time it already. The right hand's beautiful.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in. Here we go in the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
So one of you draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut can't find a home. That right hook won't score. Missing with that right hook. They're giving us a very close round with 10 seconds to go. last round. Talk about a... Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Jab misses. He just misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back in the action. There's the bell to start round 8. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Bombs away. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. But here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because no